My, isn't that quite the canon we have? So I feel anytime you have a chance to put a canon in a video, you really should. Now here you have the downtown of Lisbon. You can see quite a bit of the city. Okay, you can see the new, which is kind of the urban sprawl that's happened over the last 20, 30 years, because Lisbon's just boomed in population, but not in the center. It's too expensive to live actually in Lisbon. So Lisbon actually appears to have very low population, but the metropolitan area is a lot larger because Lisbon isn't across the river and all kinds of stuff. If we look around here, I mean, you can see Baixa down here, and if you see those towers up over there, that's Amoreiras. That's where there's a mall and there's all kinds of offices and stuff like that. Going around farther back that way, you can see more of the office buildings. Now, today's topic is how to say the past tense. Okay, now in Portuguese there's multiple forms of the past tense. I mean, there's tons. Okay, the one I'm going to talk about today is it's called the determinate past tense. It's the one that says I did it, it's done. Okay, like I ate dinner, I just ate, I ate. Eu comi, I ate. It's done in the past. There's other kinds out there, like I was eating, I had eaten, I was eating in the past, now I'm not so hungry. No, this one is a definite past. It's happened and it's over. Okay? And with those, each of the endings, the AR, ER, and IR verbs, all have different endings. Okay? So let's look at the AR verbs. So falar, since I use that one in all of them. Falar means to speak. So you want to say it in the past, it's falei. Falei. Okay? You take off the AR and you put an EI on the end. So falei. Eu falei. I spoke. Done. Okay? Eu falei com você ontem. I spoke with you yesterday. Boom, it's done. Okay? You spoke, falaste. Falaste. Okay? He spoke, she spoke, falou. Falou. Now we spoke, we spoke last night. Nós falamos ontem. We spoke last night. Now when you look at it, falamos looks like, when you say in the present tense. But it's how you say things. It'll indicate if it's the past or present, so don't worry. Okay? And then you have the past tense, they spoke, falaram. Falaram. Okay? Now, ER and IR verbs, okay, they change they're pretty much the same thing except in the two informal sense. So, let's go with ER first. We're going to use comer, to eat. Okay? I ate yesterday, eu comi. Eu comi. Take off the ER, you just put an I there. You ate. Tu comeste. Tu comeste. E-S-T-E. Comeste. Now, we, comiu is he ate, comiu. Comeu. Okay? We ate, comemos. They ate, comeram. Comeram. Now the IR, okay, we'll abrir again, because I'm using the same verbs in all of these. Abrir, abri, I opened. Abri. Oh, I opened the window yesterday. Eu abri a janela ontem. I opened the window yesterday. Eu abri a janela ontem. Next you have you opened, abriste, abriste. He or she opened, abriu, abriu. We opened, abrimos. And they opened, abrieron. So if you look at it, you make it just a little chart. You can do this, you just cut off the AR. Just cut off the AR and add EI, E, aste, O, amos, aram. And you do that on all of them, and you'll be fine. There are some irregulars, but let's get to that later when you get a little bit more advanced. ER verbs, cut them off the ER. You put E, este, eu, hemos, and eram. Then the IR, you have iste, that's the difference between ER, iste, eu, imos, eram. Now, the most popular and the one you're going to see the most in the past tense, the definite that doesn't follow that form, is ser. Okay? With ser, you have fui, I went, eu fui. Okay? Eu fui, I went, I was, it's the same. It's funny, because ser and ir are the same in the past tense, the definite. Eu fui means I went and I was. Okay? Fuiste means you were or you went. Foi is was or he went. Fomos, we were, we had gone, we went, or we were. And then foram. Okay? Now, there's other words like ter, which is different, and that is tive, tiveste, teve, tivemos, tiveram. Tive, tiviste, teve, Tivemos. Tiveram. I can never pronounce that last word. See, I promise to. Okay, and I don't have notes for those. And there are a lot of words that do have slightly different endings. Okay, in the past tense. But the one I want you to make sure you know is the ser, the fui, fuiste, foi, fomos, foram. So there you go. There's the definite past for you from week 5 in the book, and I wish you all the best. Enjoy the kids.